What if the first Europeans to settle in North America vanished without a trace 500 years before Columbus ever set sail? Scene 2. Introduction. Time code 00006400000149. Narrator Vo. Welcome to Epic Time Journeys. Today we unravel the mystery of the lost colony of Vinland, a Norse settlement that appeared, thrived briefly, and then seemingly disappeared from history. Around the year 1000 AD, the legendary Viking explorer Leif Erikson set sail from Greenland, driven by tales of a lush, bountiful land to the west. What he found was a place he named Vinland, land of wild grapes, fertile soil and rich resources. It was unlike anything the Norse had ever seen. But where exactly was Vinland, and what happened to the people who once lived there? According to the Icelandic sagas, the saga of the Greenlanders and the saga of Eric the Red, Leif's expedition was the beginning of a short-lived Viking presence in North America. These texts describe multiple voyages, including settlers, attempted colonies, and encounters with native peoples, often violent. Scene 3. Archaeological discovery. Archaeologists long debated whether these sagas were myth or memory, until a stunning discovery in 1960 changed everything. At the northern tip of Newfoundland in Canada, researchers Helge and Anne Steiningstad uncovered the remains of a Norse settlement at Meadows. The evidence was clear. Viking-style buildings, iron nails, and artifacts dated to around the year 1000. Vinland was real. But Meadows seemed more like a base camp, too small and temporary to match the saga's descriptions of a large, thriving colony. Could Vinland have been further south in the warmer lands of Nova Scotia or even New England? Despite decades of searching, no other confirmed Norse sites have been found. And the colony described in the sagas? It seems to have vanished without leaving a trace. So what went wrong? The Norse faced many challenges in Vinland. Unfamiliar terrain, harsh winters, and most significantly resistance from indigenous peoples they called the Skrælings. The sagas recount deadly clashes, ambushes, and a growing fear among the settlers. Over time, the Norse likely realized that the rewards of Vinland weren't worth the risks. Unlike Greenland or Iceland, Vinland was too far, too hostile, and too isolated to sustain a lasting colony. Eventually they abandoned the venture. Yet the mystery endures. Could there be other lost Norse sites, still hidden beneath layers of soil and time? Did some settlers stay behind, integrating with native tribes? Or was Vinland simply a fleeting experiment, a footnote in Viking history nearly forgotten by time? What we do know is this. Centuries before Columbus, Norse explorers crossed the Atlantic, carved out a place in the New World, and then, just as quickly, disappeared. The lost colony of Vinland remains one of the greatest historical enigmas of the Viking Age, a tale of ambition, survival, and the limits of exploration. Thanks for joining us on Epic Time Journeys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and journey with us into the next great mystery of history.